Hey everyone, and welcome again. So in this video we will be writing a program that is a program to print and find the sum of the first and natural numbers, and we will actually be using code blocks, and we will be actually using C programming. So let us get started first and see it right now. So what is the very first thing we do? The very first thing we do is writing a line that includes the standard input-output library, which is necessary for the using the printf function to display output on a string and also be able to access the scanf function. And what is that line? We will be writing the header file, which says #include. So we'll say #include and say stdio.h. Do not forget that. And secondly, we write our main function like this. You open and close the brackets, and before anything you always open the brackets and close them there, and you'll just simply write everything in between. Since we'll be actually writing something that will print and find the sum, we'll have to declare two variables, which is the first variable will be sum, and since we'll be using the for loop, we'll have to declare also the loop counter variable, which is I. So we will say int I in here first, and you write in your semicolon, and we'll say int sum, because we'll be finding this, will be required to find the sum too. But you might as well just say sum is equal to 0 and say semicolon. Why am I saying equal to 0? Because I'm actually clarifying that before anything, before any addition of numbers, the sum of everything in here was actually 0. So I think that's basically all this line is about. Now after this, you have to go and create a for loop. Why create a for loop? A for loop it actually helps us. It helps us to collect everything that we'll be using in just one place. So what does the for loop have? A for loop, as we all know, it has the initialization, it has the condition, and the update expression. So what do? Now we say for, and after saying for, we do it like this, and we say I is equal to 1. What are we doing? Say we will not be saying int I, because we've already returned int I in here. So we will not say int I because we've already returned int I. So we say I is equal to 1. Why are we saying int I is equal to 1? We're actually initializing that variable I to 1, and don't forget to put in a semicolon. So we write our condition. Our condition says I write it like that: I is less or equal to 10. Why am I saying less or equal to 10? Because I wrote plus, that's my mistake, because we want our program to actually run until it also prints out the value 10. Also, we don't want to print from 1 to 9, because if we wanted that, we wouldn't actually include this equal sign in here. So this basically means that as long as this condition is satisfied, the loop will keep running, and after I is greater than 10, now the loop will no longer run. But if I is greater than 10 or is equal to 10, the loop will run. And what do? We write our update expression, which is like an increment I plus plus. And after that, after writing the loop, we have to go now and print the current of value I followed by space. Why? We're actually printing the current number at each and every iteration of the loop. So we'll be using like printf, and we do it like this, and we say %d. Why I use %d? %d is basically a placeholder, so we say %d. I forgot to %d and say, and do it like this. Since this place is being held for I, so we say I in here, and we will put in our semicolon. And after that, that is not enough. We will be printing the sum too. So within these brackets, we still need to actually write in the sum of actually this first 10 natural numbers. So we'll say sum. I will explain this: sum equal to I, and you write in a semicolon. What does that mean? That what I just wrote in, I would say, okay, it sum adds the value of I. It like this basically adds the value of I to the sum. It adds the current number of each, like after each and every iteration, it adds the current number to the sum. So I guess I will just explain it like that, but you will see everything in the program as we go on if you do not understand at this point. So let us go on, and after this, since I've already closed the brackets, you don't have to. You open the brackets and you close them again, and after that you now have to print out the sum too. So we'll say printf, and you say, okay, you might as well just say /n for the new line, just for your work to be clear, to not have everything in just one line that you don't even understand what is actually going on. So you just say sum of the first. You are required to write the sum of the first 10 numbers. So you will say sum of the first 10 natural numbers, 10 numbers, but let me just say 10 numbers, and is, and you say %d. Why I say %d? %d is holding a space for what I'm gonna write after the comma. So you say %d in here, and you say comma, and you say sum. Remember, at this point, after this line, now the computer knows what the sum is, so you don't have to worry. You're actually safe. So you might as well just write sum in here, and you go and say semicolon, and after this you go and say return 0, put in a semicolon again. You have already closed the brackets in here. Hopefully printf, yes, in here again, don't do these mistakes. Printf, it has to be correct. So let us go and build now and see if we have any errors or not. As you can see, our program is just perfect, so we are good to go, and we can actually print out now. We can actually run the program and see. It says, as you can see, it has printed the first 10 natural numbers, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now the sum of the first 10 natural numbers is 55, which is perfectly fine and actually what we wanted. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you have understood everything.